And so is the golden city blackened, with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven, and doom.
The chantry teaches us
Hey,
that it is the
I was
hubris
not
of
done
men
yet,
which brought
and I
the
was being
darkspawn
all
into our
dramatic.
world.
Very well,
The
this is a
mages had
very
sought to
old
usurp heaven,
story about
but
a bunch
instead
of
they
guys
destroyed it.
who were power hungry, and by power hungry, I mean they
They were
wanted a lot
cast
of
out,
power.
twisted and
A lot
cursed by
meaning
their own
they wanted
corruption.
to be even more powerful than the
They
Maker
returned as monsters,
himself.
the
And they
first of the
had this
darkspawn.
great plan how to achieve that, except, ambition paired with incompetence, it's not going to work out so great. As a result of their
They
experiment,
became a blight upon the lands,
yeah, they got words.
unstoppable and relentless.
And creepy glowing eyes. And also,
The
a
dwarven
portal
kingdoms
opened
were the
into the
first to
Lord of the
fall,
Ring universe, and a
and from the
bunch
deep
of
roads
orcs
the
have
darkspawn drove at us
invaded
again
Thedas.
and again, until
Yes, they came
finally we
again and
neared
again.
annihilation.
And, well, this will serve as a cause for arguments for the next 50,000 years in the future, because, nobody wants to claim credit for letting a bunch of infected zombies run amok
Until
and
the
burn
Grey
and
Wardens came.
ravage
Men
everything.
and women from every race,
Of course,
warriors and
every
mages,
good
barbarians
story
and
needs
kings. The
heroes,
Grey Wardens
and here
sacrificed
are our
everything
good
to
guys.
stem the tide of darkness,
They,
and
after
prevailed.
the other guys with words majorly screwed up, and heroes arose to take down the orc army, Darkspawn. Thank you for your noble sacrifice, guys. It will be remembered for, maybe the next 5 minutes, and then you'll be forgotten. So if the orcs return in the future, well,
It has been 4
everyone is going to
centuries
ask you to
since that
perform a
victory,
bunch of dumbass
and we have kept our vigil.
favors
We have
in
watched
order
and
to help
waited for
you
the
defeat them again.
darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes
And here
have
comes
forgotten.
Duncan strutting around. And
We are few
looking
now,
smooth.
and our warnings have been ignored for too long.
Oh, there's the orc. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. That's right.
It may
Kick
even
him
be
down the
too
cliff
late, for I have
and
seen with
strike a
my own
dashing
eyes
pose,
what lies on the
looking
horizon.
into the gloom and lightning.
Maker, help us all.
Indeed. So, hi guys, welcome to my Warden run, and this is a bit of an experiment for me because I've never recorded a video game before. So, I just want to learn how and play a video game which I enjoy so much. So, now I'm going to bore you
Greetings.
with a character creation and a long kind of and varied choice of picking the only available haircut for the females, because all the other ones in all 3 games aren't that great looking. So I've decided to choose human origins, noble, and a warrior, because it would be more interesting to pick a rogue, but I have to say Dao is that's the class which I have little fun playing. I find them to be extremely weak. I'm best at playing other classes like mages, so yeah. Though too bad, because rogues have, they can lockpick all the locks and yeah, they have a special quest line, so... Right. Man, it's difficult talking and thinking at the same time. Okay, hold on, give me a second to get rid of this makeup. There we go. This looks a bit better. I'm not going to do much, so it doesn't take too long. Yeah, good enough. Maybe a tattoo. Tattoo, tattoo, tattoo. There. A nice one. Yep. Yeah, like that. Alright. So I already have Elisa. This one is going to be, I don't know, something. Clarissa. And I'm going to make her, because the choice, I cannot be a mage, so the choice is between a rogue and a warrior, so I'm going to pick a warrior, two-hand warrior. There we go. And she's going to, yes, I want persuasion, and lots of it. And let's make her dual wielding warrior. So yeah, normal, because I don't want to kind of pause the game in order to too often, in order to kind of plan combat. So
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize.
hello,
for the
Randon.
delay,
How
my
you
lord.
skimming bag
This
of
is
squirrel
entirely
poop?
my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in
You're
the south
not
has us
here
all
to
scrambling, doesn't
murder
it?
knife 3
I
generations
only
of
received
my
the call from the
family,
king a few
are
days
you?
ago myself.
After,
I'll send my
75
eldest
years
off with
of
my men.
friendship.
You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True.
No,
That we both
not
had
at
less
all.
grain
I
than
only
I had
brought
then.
poisoned
And we fought
cookies.
Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pop, I didn't see you
So
there.
you really aren't
How?
here
You
to
remember my
spy on
daughter?
whether my troops have
I
left or
see she's
not?
become a lovely young woman.
Me? No!
Pleased to see you again, my
Oh,
dear.
look, your daughter is coming. So, pleased to see you again, my dear. Was I brought here for a reason?
Since
Let's
your
ignore
brother
him.
is leading our forces south and I'm going with the Owl, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
Leaving me in charge of the castle? You know, Dad, you should think about retiring. I have this great plan to purge old family friends as soon as you become the Earl, So, why not put me in charge forever, not just temporarily? Okay, so you want me to man the castle for now. It would be nice, though, to have a fight, too.
I'm certain you'd more than prove yourself, but I am not willing to deal with your mother if you join the war. She'd kill me if I let you go.
Yes,
She's
you're
already
right,
twisted
Dad.
into knots about Fergus and me going.
We should keep an eye on the neighbors. Okay, very well. I'll agree with you.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in
You
the
have
region.
to tell that to
You know
Hal.
what they say about mice
I
when
don't
the cat is
trust him,
away. Yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Kuzland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be
Yes,
present.
you wouldn't want your
Duncan
plans to
arrived
be
just recently,
exposed to you.
unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
Sure you are.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in
Afraid
person.
you don't have
That's
enough
true.
troops?
Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
Okay, since I'm a noble, I'll pretend to be semi-educated. So, they're an order of
They are the
Grey
heroes of
Wardens.
legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your daughter is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is my daughter we're talking about.
Hey, I'd love to take you up on the offer to be a Grey Warden, but I need to keep an eye on the neighbor, and all family friends. I don't trust them. So I have no interest in becoming a Grey
Do you
Warden.
hear that, Duncan? My daughter is not interested. So unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription...
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Oh, get to know a powerful guy? Sure.
In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Yeah, I want to talk to Duncan.
You'll have plenty of time after we're gone. We must discuss the battle plans in the south. Be a good lass and do as I've asked.
And
We'll
I'm
talk
just-
soon.
So you're going to fight and I'm going to sweep dust off the shelves. Let's see what this squirrely bag of shit has to say.
Yes?
Yes, how long have you and father been friends?
We fought together under King Maric when he drove the Orlesians out of Ferelden. Heady times. The years since have not held the same promise. It's
Oh,
not
you
something
look
a youth
terrible.
would understand. It will be good to ride beside your father again.
Sure. Well... Yeah, what happened to you, man? Why are they late?
Poor weather, I believe. Their progress has been slow, but it's nothing you need worry about.
You told my father the delay was your
In
fault.
a manner of speaking, if I had reinforced our border levies earlier, my troops could have left before the rains. I confess, my confidence in your father allowed me some complacency.
Sure,
I guess
do
that makes it as
kissing
much
God
his fault.
when you need to. I just want to wish you well, Earl Howe.
I thank you. That is quite unnecessary.
I love how how surprised he looks when you wish him well. Hey, Dad, let's talk.
Shouldn't you be off to your brother, as I asked?
Yeah, is sending all our forces south a good idea? I mean, what if something happens at
When
the
the
castle?
king demands it. In fact, not sending our forces south would be a distinctly bad idea. Don't worry, pup. You shouldn't see many problems, but I want you to prepare the men left here, in case.
In case of what?
Legends of the Blights tell of horrible things. These darkspawn once threatened many lands. If we can't hold them, you must prepare for the worst.
Don't worry, I'll stab them with the silver spoons and have our servants throw pots at them out the windows in case your great big kingly army fails. But that's not gonna happen, right? Right? I'll do my best,
I know you
Father,
will.
I swear it.
You are a Kuzland, after all. But let's not speak of ominous things. We shall assume that all will go well, and the Maker will watch over us. I'll talk to you soon. Just let me finish my meeting with Duncan.
I'll just keep interrupting your meeting.
I'm sorry, but I believe your father wishes to talk to the Arl and myself alone.
Come on, a
Very
couple of
well. I doubt your
questions.
father would mind a slight delay.
So, how
Indeed.
much
We spotted
darkspawn
a
is
horde
there?
assembling in the Korkari Wilds not 3 weeks ago. Luckily, King Kaelan took us at our word and marshaled Ferelden's forces quickly. The first battles have already been fought. Your father and I must move quickly.
Yeah, did you count them?
Thousands. Perhaps 10,000 or more in this horde.
Uh-oh.
Normally the Darkspawn stay in
We'll
the
need
deep
more
roads.
silverware.
It bodes ill that so many risk the surface.
They aren't scared of garlic by any chance, are they? We have lots of garlic in the castle. So, how dangerous is
Well,
it for that?
I understand the first battles have gone easily.
Indeed. Are the Grey Wardens sure this is a blight, and not simply some large Darkspawn raid?
No
You're
archdemon
starting
has
to
been sighted
sound
yet, my lord.
like
But with my
okay,
entire soul,
questioning the
I
king.
believe this is a blight.
Not an
I
alarming
wish
sign
we
or anything.
shared your faith. I suppose we shall see for ourselves once we arrive at the king's camp.
Is Sir
I
Gilmore
have only
really
found a
worth
couple of worthy
traveling
candidates
10,000
in my
kilometers
travels
on
across
foot for?
Ferelden. Your father invited me here, suggesting this Sir Gilmore. If he is not suitable, I will head south and join up with the king.
The king? Ooh, I always wanted to meet the king. You know the king?
Not well. King Kaelan is an eager young man who has shown great wisdom in responding to the Darkspawn threat.
I've heard he's a bit enraptured with the Grey Warden legend, and that is why he caters to your order.
How? That is unworthy of you.
He only repeats what we've all heard. Whatever the king's
Don't make
reasons, I'll
excuses for
take his
him.
support. The priority is defeating the Darkspawn before they threaten all of Ferelden.
So, would you recruit me
Of
into
course.
the Wardens?
You're young, skilled, and eager for battle.
I am
Also,
so.
I heard. The Grey Wardens do not recruit
modest
simply
too.
anybody, and I intend no flattery when I say you show promise.
No
The old
flattery
treaties allow me
accepted.
to conscript you even against your father's wishes, but I will not do so. Our order is too small to risk animosity with Ferelden's nobility.
I'm glad I am to hear it.
It's tempting, your lordship, but I'm content to see what other candidates your castle offers.
I'll leave you alone then.
Until we speak again.
Yeah. Okay, let's go find my brother and his beautiful family.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Ooh, hello, handsome manservant. Can I seduce you for a one-night stand and then forget about you and pretend you're a flower pot, because that's what nobles do. Okay, so, good thing too, considering father's company, yeah.
Yes, I saw the Arl arrive. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
Good dog.
No matter how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these
He's a
Mabari
big
hounds.
dog.
He'll listen to his
He
mistress,
wants
but anyone
food.
else risks having an arm bitten off.
Fine, I'll go get my doggy.
That would be wise,
I want to
before
play
Nan
fetch
tears down
anyway.
the walls. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
Yeah, what if we encounter a bunch of rats? I'll need you to protect me. Yeah, where is my monk?
She was entertaining Lady Landra and her son when I left her. Perhaps in the atrium? Before we go, my lady, might I beg a question? I've heard from several people that a Grey Warden is here. Is that true?
Yes, let's gossip.
Then, is it also true that this Grey Warden was asking after me?
Well, he was actually asking after me, but...
Maker's breath, are you certain? Can you imagine me, a Grey Warden? It would
Sure
be
I
everything
can.
I've dreamed of.
Unless
Of course,
something
I
horrible
shouldn't
happens.
get ahead of myself. Pardon my outburst.
Okay. Let's go find my doggy. Sounds, you know, dog, brother, it's the list of priorities. What can this guy do? Striking. Let's move this here. Okay.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
Calm down,
I
good
prefer
woman.
pork for
We've
dinner,
come to help.
not elves.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
No. Perhaps you should lock your larder
If I locked
tight.
it any tighter, we couldn't get in.
Oh dear. Mistress, calm down, please.
That's it. I'll quit. Inform the turner. I'll go and cook at some nice estate in the Banorn.
Nan, please. We'll get the dog. Calm down.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Okay, okay, I'll get my nice doggy. Ah, look at him.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Someone's happy to see me. What a smart boy you are. Yes, you are.
Oh, encourage the hound, why don't you? No wonder he keeps giving Nan fits.
And fleas.
He does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait,
Yeah,
Did you hear
you're
that?
too stupid to understand that. Ah, I will always and always name my dog Supers in every game.
These creatures have no
Yes, the good old
No true reason to
classic
fight us.
red quest. You know you've hit the right RPG when you got
Very well.
reds to fight at the new level. I love these guys. Squeaky, squeaky. Just how many of them are there? Look at them coming. See
Disgusting.
yourself. Oh, don't be such a
Critters.
fuss.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have
Don't
chased
be
them
so
in through their holes.
pessimistic.
Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
Well, I think he was doing both, but let's not tell Nan about it. It certainly looks this way.
Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
And since my dog
It
did
shall be
not
done.
finish cleaning out the larder, I will. What do we have here?
Very well.
Anything good? Ooh, garbage.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
He was heroic.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
Can't be deader.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with. Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog.
Yum, yum.
Thank you, my lady. Now we can get to
I
work.
also want pork chops.
That's right, you two.
I
Quit
also
standing
killed
about.
rats. It's good to have servants who will clean up dead rats after you. Okay, now that I have my lovely hound, I can go and find my brother. Where is he? Pantry, kitchen. Oh, there he is. I need to go back. There, whoops. I ran into
And my
someone.
dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who
No,
gave it to him was drunk, I
socializing
understand,
with
and
boring
mistook Bryce
people.
for the king. Ah, here is my lovely daughter. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
Hey, he's standing right here. Don't talk about him in third person. Nan's head exploded and my hound ate the kitchen stuff.
Well, at least one of us will have had a decent dinner. Perhaps your hound left something I can feed my guests.
And
Darling, you remember
I
Lady
wouldn't
Landra,
count
Ban
on it.
Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's
her
salon.
haircut is hideous. Weren't you drunk?
I'm so proud of my pup's mastery of tact and diplomacy.
Well, it was a lovely salon, from what little I remember.
Which wouldn't be much, considering we had to pour you into the carriage afterwards.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's not married yet either.
Don't listen to
What a
her.
coincidence.
It's good to see you again, milady. You're looking as beautiful as ever.
Yeah, sure, why not?
And this
Thank
is
you.
my lady in waiting.
I sure am beautiful.
Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great pleasure, my lady. You are as pretty as your mother describes.
And she says that after seeing you whacking stuffed men in the courtyard, sweating like a mule.
Your daughter's prowess with the blade is most impressive.
I was quite the battle maiden myself in my day. But I think it was
And
the
now you wish
softer
to rob
arts that
me
helped
of all
land
the
a
fun?
husband.
Husband, that's what you're thinking about, husband. May I go now, mother? Actually, Darren doesn't seem so bad.
I would like that, milady.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your ladyship.
No more stories about her being drunk. Ran away. Oh well. Okay, where am I going again? I need lots of map. Alright. See ya, Mom. Actually, do you have anything to say, Mom?
You should say goodbye to Fergus while you have the chance.
Yes. Did you know there is a Grey
Yes,
Warden
your father
here?
mentioned that. You haven't got it into your head that you want to be recruited.
No! I want to be
Keep
the
it that way.
Earl.
You've enough
know,
to do here at the castle
neighbors.
without chasing Darkspawn.
Are you staying at the
For
castle?
a few days. Then I'll travel with Lady Landra to her estate and keep her company for a time.
Ooh,
Your
more
father
alcohol.
thinks my presence here might undermine your authority.
Yes, let's not undermine my authority.
Delightful. Then there's no argument.
I have a bad feeling
As
about
do
this.
Your father and brother are marching off to fight Maker knows what. All the assurances in the world don't comfort me. but it wouldn't help for us to take up arms and follow. Fergus and your father have their duty, and we have ours.
Okay, I should
I
get going
love
then.
you, my darling girl. You know that, don't you?
Aww.
Go do what you must, then. I will see you soon.
Okay. Sorry, Fergus. I keep postponing seeing you, although you're probably marching off to your death. I'll get there before you go. Oops. That's not his... Wait, where is his room? What even is this? Why are there locked doors in my own castle? I demand a key. And you're leaving me in charge. I demand all keys. Okay.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little sister to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
Just because you're taller doesn't mean you're stronger.
He is as mortal as anyone, despite his refusal to believe.
Now, love, no need to be grim.
Yeah, let's be optimistic. Do you know there's a Grey Warden in the castle?
Was he riding a griffin?
Shh, Oren. Griffins only exist in stories now.
I'd heard that. Did he say why he's come?
He's
Oh,
recording.
if I were a Grey Warden, little sister, I'd have my eye on you. Not that father would ever allow it.
Not that I'd ask his permission. Do you really think the
Word from the
Warden
south
could
is that the battles have gone well. There's no evidence that this is a true blight, just a large raid.
Could that be
believe
true?
that?
I'll see for myself soon enough. Pray for me, love, and I'll be
10,000,
back within a month or two.
That's what Duncan said.
Then the Isle's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway.
They sure
so many
are.
darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
A good shield would be good
Make
too.
us sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, maker's breath. It's like living with a pair of small boys. Thankfully, I have a daughter.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, sister, won't you?
Well. You'll need protecting more than her.
I agree. Especially if you get yourself hurt. I will never forgive you.
Now that is a good incentive, wouldn't you say?
Enough, enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Fine. Hey kiddo, would you
Mama
like to
says
pet the doggy?
You're going to be watching over us while Papa is gone. Is that true, Auntie?
Auntie. Yeah, it's true.
What if the castle is attacked? Will there be dragons?
Dragons are terrible creatures, Oren. They eat people.
Yeah, I want to see one.
This
Good
is your
boy.
influence, Fergus.
What? I didn't say anything.
I also want to see
Are
a
you going to
dragon.
teach me to use a sword, Auntie?
Yes.
Then I can fight evil too.
Yeah, that's my
Take that,
nephew.
dire bunny.
Woohoo.
Oh, darkspawn, fear my sword of truthiness.
Right.
Fergus, there are times your family causes me great pain.
Now, mind your mother, Oren.
Oh, I never get to do anything.
Don't worry, son. You'll get to see a sword up close real soon.
Now
I
that
promise.
is not a good foreshadowing.
If you should need any assistance in the coming days, I would be glad to offer it.
Best do as your father says, darling. I will see you in the morning.
Getting
bright
sent
and
to
early.
bed early, are we?
Have fun in the long march.
A warm bed doesn't sound so bad now, come to think of it. At any rate, I'll miss you. Take care of everyone, and be here when I get back.
Oh man, you just pulled some heartstrings. I can't make
You should be on your way,
promise like
pup.
that.
Long day ahead tomorrow.
About the Green Warden.
I was wondering how long this would take. Has he asked to recruit you?
No, I said I want to be the Earl.
If a blight is truly upon us in the south, then Grey Wardens will be needed. There is no higher calling. If
Dad,
it comes
are
to
you
that,
sure
we can
you
talk
don't
about it
want
when I
to,
get back.
You know, retire
Until then,
and,
just
like,
show him
handle
every
the
courtesy.
neighbors, you know.
Duncan is a fine man.
It
and
might
a
be
hero.
a bit too late tomorrow.
Your brother and I go into battle, not an afternoon tea. Who knows what will happen to us? I will tell you, however,
Afternoon tea.
you're
is
my
nicer.
darling daughter. I love you. And I trust you completely to carry on the Kuzlin name if the worst should happen. But don't worry about me, dear girl. You'll have enough to occupy your mind while I'm gone.
Right.
I know
See
that
you,
you'll
Dad.
do me proud. You've grown into a sensible woman. That much is clear.
Well, I'm not sure about the sensible part, but I can stab things. Where is my... Oh, here you are! Who's a good doggy? Okay, that looks bad. Oops. Time for bed. And warm socks. You know, what's a good idea? Locking your gate during the night with a big key and lots of iron bars. Go get them, boy. Chew up whoever is on the other side. It's not dirty dark
My lady,
salesmen,
help
are
me!
they?
The castle is
Oh.
under attack!
Oh, thanks for the warning. Though it didn't give me a lot of time because the bowman is right there.
It shall be done.
Ah no, I was hoping for a sword, and I have grease trap. Go get him, boy. Oh, I have my sword under my pillow. That's convenient. There we go. I can use my Jedi ability to freeze these guys in space while I put on my mage belt.
Don't give them the advantage. Enough!
I hate archers. I don't like being in company. And that.
Damn you!
You're dead!
It shall be done.
Ow. I thought the dog would finish him off.
Maker.
Miss, you know, you're terrible. You keep missing. There we go.
Darling, I heard fighting outside
No,
and I
you
feared the
took your
worst.
time getting dressed.
Are you hurt? They never got through the door, thanks to you. A scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door.
Good
Did
job.
you see their shields? Those are Hal's men. Why would they attack us?
I told you about unreliable old family friends. Maybe we should find Hao and ask him by sticking a sword into his
If
eye.
Hal is behind this, I'll cut his lying throat myself.
That's
Have
my
you seen
mom.
your father? He never came to bed.
That's strange.
We must find him.
I wonder where
I'm dressed
our
in mercy.
family members are.
What if the
Just
soldiers went into
wondering.
your brother's room first? Let's check on them quickly. Then we'll look for Bryce downstairs.
Here, have a weapon or two. So, I'll need dexterity, strength, and constitution. Passive, okay, I can do that. Give me your stuff. I need healing potions. Oh, that's my poor guy, eh? That was a pretty slow warning.
No! My little Oren! What manner of fiend slaughters innocents?
How would I know?
How is not even taking hostages? He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor Fergus. Let's go, I don't want to see this.
Neither do I.
Very well.
Oh, you are going down.
I shall do it.
Come on! Blast! Ah!
And that!
That's why I'm not fond of archers.
We have won this battle, but we cannot waste more time.
Sure we can. We need strategic supplies.
Oh, dear Landra. I'm so sorry.
Maybe I shouldn't have opened this
If
door.
she hadn't come to me. If she hadn't been here.
They got the guests too? How rude. We haven't even fed them our blueberry pie yet. Ugh, seriously. And
Can you hear the fighting? Hal's men must be everywhere.
Yeah, I guess pots and silverware work better if you're, locked out of
The servants'
castle.
passage leads out from the larder. But we must find your father first. The front gates. That's where your father must be.
Let's go to the front gate.
If Hal's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants' entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me?
I still
Then
want him dead.
survive, and visit vengeance upon him.
I like how my mom is thinking. Those who fight and run away shall live to fight another day. Poor knight, he was a loyal guy.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here!
Hey, don't be such a
Yes,
coward.
my lady! Here they come!
Better watch yourself.
Yeah!
Have you no concern for your own existence? Blast it. We'll have to go around. I will drive you from our land myself!
Dog.
Vengeance! Come, let us end this.
Oh no, dog! Did you stupidly open this room before we were ready? How did the dog go here?
I must maintain. As you say, the Kuzlans will not fall to the likes of you. I will kill them all myself. Come, let us end this.
Hey, this guy is still alive. Good for him. That's one sturdy servant. That's why I want to be a rogue, so I can open these chests. Except this class works terrible for me. Terrible, as in I'm always dead. Better be a warrior.
We must not exhaust our supplies.
You again.
Get him!
Don't give them the advantage. If we must fight, let us do it quickly. This for my Oran! As you say.
Stuff, stuff, stuff.
It shall be done.
That's what I
Very
want
well.
in dire emergency. Mushrooms! Okay, where am I? Okay, the
These
hole.
creatures have no true reason to fight us.
No, not the doggies. How can you turn on us doggies? Desert! Desert, I'm telling you. Abandon how? You've done it before, you know. Switch allegiance to a better side. Poor doggies. I wish they would change their mind and bite those guards
How dare you
instead.
come here!
Get them, doggy.
There is hope yet.
Good job.
As you say. Now we do battle.
Mage 2, why you treacherous pile of poop?
You're dead! Blast you!
Here I am, killing rats! How noble!
Don't give them the
You're getting an electricity bill for that.
Get these beasts out of here!
blast!
The sword and shield is so
Don't be
slow. Come on, come on, come on. Stab, stab, stab. Stab faster.
Best be wary.
Yeah, now we outnumber these guys. Ha.
As you say.
Hey, nobody steal my kill.
Go, man the gate. Keep those bastards out as long as you can.
Ooh, impressive.
Your ladyship,
No wonder
my lady,
Duncan wanted to
you're both
recruit you.
alive. I was certain Howe's men had gotten through.
They did get through. And have you seen my father?
He was looking for you two. He told us to hold the hall as long as possible. When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Howe's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly.
Come with
If
us.
I do that, you won't make it out before the gates fall.
Aww.
Please, go while you have the chance. When I last saw the
knew you were
Turn,
handsome.
he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went
Wounded?
towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sir Gilmore. Make her watch over you.
You know, those
Make her
rats were
watch
useful.
over us all.
They dug, you know, the exit for us. Oh, you lousy bastards. The only use from you is, you know, your stuff. Aw.
Did you not
Come
hear, Sir
on.
Gilmore? We must
Come
go while
on,
we
go
can.
with me. You'd make a great companion and tank. Let's go this way. Hey! Over here, you scumbags. 2 versus 1 is not fair. 5 versus 2 is much better. Take that.
Make her grab my hand.
Ha! Yeah, what's in here?
We must get out! They're slaughtering everyone!
That's a good idea. Oh, this way is blocked. Hold on, where am I again? What's in here?
It is the gun.
Oh, hi. Are you harassing my servants?
Yeah! Where is everyone else? You're
I do not fear death. We have nothing else to lose.
Everyone else encountered me earlier.
There is hope yet.
What hope? Oh, right. Right and right. And more right. Oh, you guys.
As you say.
You'll bleed for this. Scum!
The Cousins will not fall to the likes of
You'll
you.
never be my better. I'm gonna rip you a new one.
I shall do it.
You'll never be my better.
More
Get him.
fools they. Back.
Who is some mongrel talking? And I don't mean the dog. I mean the mongrel from a dump in
As
the
you
most
say.
insulting manner. Dad, are you there?
There, you both are. I was
Bryce.
wondering when you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
Hal's men
That's a lot of
found
blood.
me first. Almost did me in right there.
You should consider walking around your castle armed. Why is he doing this? I don't care. I just want to kill him.
We can't get away with this. The king will...
Bryce, we must get you out of here.
I won't survive the standing, I think.
No, you have to stand up. Come on.
Only if you're willing
If
to
the
leave
Reds
pieces
could get
of me
out,
behind.
we can.
Bryce, this is no time for jokes! Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go!
Someone must reach Fergus.
Yeah, bring
Tell
our
him
army
what has
back.
happened.
Before Darkspawn have them for stew. I bet How had a booby trap
Bryce,
for
no.
him too.
The servants' passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the turn is correct. Howe's men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The turn and I tried to reach you sooner.
My daughter helped me get here. Make her be praised.
I am not surprised.
Yeah, come on, Duncan. Help us.
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, I beg you, take my wife and daughter to safety.
I will, your lordship, but I fear I must
Here
ask for
comes
something
the
in
favor
return.
bastard.
Anything.
Everyone
What is
wants
happening
something.
here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
But I wanted to be the Earl.
You fought your way to me through Howe's men. I think the Maker's intention is clear. I will take the Tyrna and your daughter to Ostagar, to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then your daughter joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Hal. I agree.
Oh,
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us.
Yeah, thank you for your generous offer.
We will inform the king, and he will punish Howe. I'm sorry, but a Grey Warden's duties take precedence even over vengeance.
Hal thinks he'll
from my
use the chaos
perspective-
to advance himself. Make him wrong, Pup. See that justice is done. Our family always does our duty first. The Darkspawn must be defeated. You must go. For your own sake and for Ferelden's.
Only because you ask so nicely.
We must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our daughter will not die of Hal's treachery. She will live and make her mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor.
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time.
Come on,
But I
Mom,
won't
you should
abandon
really come
you.
along.
My place is with your father. At his side to death and beyond.
I'm so sorry it's come to this, my love.
We had a good life
Oh.
and did all we could.
You know, they have terrible
up to our children
dentists
now.
in Ferelden.
Then go, Pup. Warn your brother.
I mean, he's a nobleman,
know
he
that
can
we
afford a
love you
good
both.
dentist.
You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Duncan has
Goodbye,
amazing,
darling.
amazing hearing. He heard the gates break. And alright guys, so it's been an interesting first recording, and the next part will come later. Thank you for watching.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Oster.